Three federal judges must now decide whether to uphold the suspension of President Trump's travel ban.
KTLA's John Fenolio joins us live now with more on the ruling that could affect tens of thousands of people. John.
Sure, Mike, and not only that, the outcome of tonight's federal appeals court hearing could dramatically alter the power of the presidency. Those oral arguments on the president's controversial travel ban were conducted in a conference call this evening.
Three federal court judges from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals hearing arguments from attorneys general from Washington State and Minnesota, who are challenging President Trump's Justice Department. The two states arguing the Trump administration has failed to show the country would be irreparably harmed by the suspension of the travel ban, but rather discriminates against Muslims.
Your Honor, the case law from this court and the Supreme Court is very clear that to prove religious discrimination, we do not need to prove that this order harms only Muslims or that it harms every Muslim. We just need to prove that it was motivated in part by a desire to harm Muslims. The public statements from the president and his top advisors reflecting that intent are strong evidence.
But the Justice Department insists the ban is meant to prevent terrorists from infiltrating the U.S. border, arguing the current vetting system for immigration from 7 Muslim-majority nations requires further review.
The president determined that there was a real risk. That's why the president determined that the best course was a temporary, it's a short halt in entry for 90 days while these procedures are looked at.
But DOJ lawyers did not offer specific threats.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 50.
Vice President Mike Pence cast a historic tie-breaking vote Tuesday. The 51-50 vote confirmed Betsy DeVos as the next education secretary, after the Senate was evenly divided over the president's controversial pick. Senate Democrats debated through the night Monday, hoping to lure another Republican vote, but were unsuccessful. Democrats continue to challenge some of the president's top cabinet picks. Tonight, Senator Elizabeth Warren was cut off during a debate on the nomination of Senator Jeff Sessions to be Attorney General.
Can I ask a question?
Warren was reading from a 1986 letter Coretta Scott King, the widow of Dr. Martin Luther King, had written to Senator Ted Kennedy, critical of Sessions, who was then a nominee to be a federal judge, but was denied the position over allegations of racism. After continuing to speak out critically of Sessions, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell went to the floor and told Warren she was in violation of Senate rules.
I appeal the ruling.
Objection is heard. The senator will take her seat.
Now, quoting from that letter from Coretta Scott King, Senator Warren said that Sessions had used his office to, quote, chill the free exercise of black citizens, voting exercise of black citizens, that is. Senator Warren is now barred from speaking on the floor until the Sessions debate is over. That appeals court decision on the president's travel ban is expected later this week. Back to you.
Okay, John, thank you.